Then they got to talk. If this is my first year, I'd say we were about the same in nervousness. But since it's not my first year, we're in year 14, I think it is. I'm sure they're much more nervous than I am. It's good fun. Doing in alphabetical order as well. Ryan Messing. He's a senior, number 15, guard forward. Ryan is a second-year letter winner. Ryan has been a pure pleasure to have as a player. He has a love for the game that can be seen in the way he works and thinks. He is a joyful spirit and a great teammate. I always enjoy and look forward to our discussions on how good Ryan thinks Michigan State really is. And I confess, I enjoy giving him a hard time about it. Go Memphis. For his character, Ryan was named as one of the captains in the offseason for his senior year, earning the captain's award. I'm sure Ryan wanted more time on the floor, but Ryan filled his role and sacrificed for the team without complaining. If my son one day has the character and the love for others that Ryan shows, I would be extremely proud. I'm proud to say that Ryan was a Lancer and a player in our program, and we wish Ryan only the best in the future. Ryan Messing.
When I first came to the OCS basketball program in 9th grade, I was not accustomed to winning. Throughout my sports career, which wasn't much, I remember having fun playing, but also losing most of the games. My first 2 years here on JV, we had pretty good success. We were around 500, I think we had a winning record. And then in the first year as a varsity player, we had a losing record. And then came this year. We were 24-2, we had a 22-game winning streak. We went to the state quarterfinals. If you would have told me we would achieve these things before this year, I would probably have called it a dream season. The ending, though, was one of the most bittersweet experiences I've ever had. 5 days after we lost to New York City, I was standing on the beaches of Norway. I was in the middle of a very memorable trip to Europe, and I was at the location of one of the most important events in the history of the world, was D-Day. And all I could think about was basketball. Varsity basketball often falls short of the spotlight, even in Michigan and local counties. thank you for Falcons, and thank you to my parents.